living stereo stylus in this groove.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. How we doing tonight? Todd Miller Productions for the High Sierra Lacrosse League, coming to you live from Bishop Manogue High School, where tonight we got in a nice chilly light rain. The Bishop Manogue Miners taking on the Damonte Ranch Mustangs for your lacrosse enjoyment tonight. Should be a good game. Still a little, like I said, chilly. Springtime weather. You know how it is here around the arena. Get the teams lined up and we'll get started here in just a second. All right, getting ready to start here. The other night, the Mustangs took on the Spanish Springs Cougars in a great game. Kind of bummed I didn't get a chance to broadcast that one live. But it is up on our YouTube page if you want to go check it out. And here we go. Possession Damonte. Manogue quickly gets a man in the box, so that's going to put Damonte a person up. Shoots and saved by the goalie. Manogue crosses midfield. I think we had an offside call. Ball goes over to Damonte Mustangs, excuse me. Quickly get it up to the other side. Slips on the wet grass. Ball's loose. The wet turf. So just as quickly as Manogue got back to even, they were back to a man down. Puts the Mustangs up again. Comes in close to the crease and shoots just a bit inside. Goalie clears it. All right, keeps it. Pass it midfield. Number 2 picks it up. Works it up. Starting to rain just a little bit harder now. Gonna have showers off and on through the whole night. Ball gets turned over to the Mustangs. Passes it across midfield. Comes up, a 3-on-1 situation, shoots and scores. Let's see that again. 3-on-1 situation, shoots and scores. Came up, pretty much just all Damonte on that side of the field and just ripped it right in. So 10-13 left in the first. 1-0. Damonte gets on the board first. Ball stays with the Mustangs. Clear it. Come to the top by the crease, trying to work their way in. Lines up, shoots, and that was just deflected by the Manogue goalie. Comes in. Going to work his way around the backside. Everybody's going to get reset. Flag down, most likely a slash. Damonte trying, excuse me, Damonte trying to get a score here. Shoots up for about 15, tosses in, back to back, comes around the crease, ball gets knocked out. Slashes on Manogue. I think they said 29. Yep, 29 of Manogue with the slash. That's going to put the Mustangs a man up again. Works his way in, makes a, oh, and just gets pancaked. Gonna be a timeout on that one. So as they take a timeout, we'll be right back. Alrighty, team's coming back on the field. So Manogue is going to have a couple of guys or one in the box. I think the refs are discussing it right now. So number 29 is still in the box. And now we're going to have number, excuse me, looks like 25. So that's going to put Damonte 2 men up for the time being. Comes the backside quick shot. And it looks like it ricocheted off of somebody, so they're going to get a little scrum going for it. Damonte comes away with the ball. Works back to the backside, gets everybody reset. Pass was a little high. Across midfield, Manogue picks it up. Runs down for the quick shot and gets deflected. Damonte, the Mustangs come away with it. Cross midfield. Lines up for a long shot, decides to hold on to it. Tried to set his player up right at the crease, and that was just a little bit high on the pass. Miners come away with the ball. Goalie's coming out with it. Clears it up to way past midfield. Couldn't handle the pass. Manogue retains the ball. Comes back out to the top. Excuse me, gets knocked out. Ball goes out, and I believe it's going to stay with the Miners. Goes to the backside. There's still 2 men down. Sorry, I lost it there for a second. Mustang ball. Thought about the long ball, decided to back off a little bit. Manogue putting some pressure on with still being a couple man down. Mustangs go to the backside, pass it back up the top, sets up a shot, and good right at the top. Let's see that again. Mustangs go to the backside, pass it back up the top, sets up a shot, and good right at the top. Let's see that again. Ball hit in the upper left-hand corner of the goal to make the score 2-0. Mustangs over the Miners. Miners still 2 men down. Possession Mustangs. Ball knocked loose by the Miners. Ball's loose. Stick was loose. Still got a little scrum. Looks like the Mustangs come away with it. Looks like we're back to even now. Shoots up for the long ball and saved by the goalie. Goalie brings it out. Looking for an open person. Clears it up to about midfield. Crosses midfield. Ball's loose, picked up by the Mustangs. And nope, picked back up by the Miners. Hit right as he was trying to throw it. Picked up by a minor. Comes across field. Shoot. Oh, tried to pass it off. Tried to set him up. Didn't work. They're going to call that as a pass instead of a shot. So it's going to go over to the Mustangs. Miner's trying to set something up. Throws into traffic. Set up and good. Let's see that again. Miner's trying to set something up. Throws into traffic. Set up and good. Let's see that again. Mustang defense kind of let that one guy hide out there by himself. They were all over on the left side of the field. Quick little pass. He was wide open and shot it right in the upper left corner of the goal for a beautiful shot. Makes it 2-1 Mustangs over to the Miners. 4:10 left in the first. Ball goes over to the Miners. Shoots and from about 10 yards out, right through traffic. Let's see that again. Shoots and from about 10 yards out. Beautiful shot, about waist high, right on, threaded the needle about a foot opening between the goalie and the post. Ties it up at 3:37 left in the first. Possession Miners come down the field. Got a little momentum going right now. Passes it over to the backside. Everybody's going to get in position here. Up to the top. Cuts his way in. Slips on the wet grass. Goes to the backside. Ball goes out. Goes over to the Mustangs. Gets it up to the goalie. Goalie clears it out. Ball gets knocked out. Picked back up by the Mustangs. Comes across field. Tries to work his way inside towards the crease. Comes back around towards the top. Passes it out. Shoots and saved by the goalie. Clears it out. Miners coming up towards midfield. A little bit of an errant pass there. The Miners recover. Shoots and looks like it's stuck in his head a little bit too long. Bounced high, but comes around from the backside on the rebound and scores. See that again. Shoots, and looks like it's stuck in his head a little bit too long. Bounced high, but comes around from the backside on the rebound and beautiful rebound shot by number 7 on the Miners. Puts the Miners up 3-2. Minute 13 left in the first. Still got a little bit of a light drizzle going on. Ball goes over to the Miners. Possession Miners. And mishandled pass that's going to get turned over to the Mustangs. Oh, it just got hammered out of his. Miners keep it. The Mustangs keep it. Clear it past midfield. Uh-oh, goalie's not set yet. Miners were able to save that one. Miners have it and work their way across midfield. Just under 20 seconds left in the first. Ball gets knocked out, picked up by the Mustangs, come back across field. Quick pass, and score. Let's see that one again. Crossfield. Quick pass and score. Let's see that. Came up on that one, hit a wall, but was able just to shoot it about waist high below everybody around him and snuck it right in. So it ties it back up 3-3. 9 seconds left in this opening quarter. Ball's loose. And that's going to be it. At the end of one, your score's tied 3-3. Miners and the Mustangs. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Todd Miller Productions and the High Sierra Lacrosse League presenting tonight. Damonte Ranch Mustangs taking on the Bishop Manogue Miners. Currently going into the second, tied 3-3. Still got a very light drizzle going on. saying this is supposed to clear out tonight, so hopefully we're going to be here again tomorrow night for McQueen's first televised game. I think the weather's going to be nice then, but ball goes over to the Miners, or excuse me, to the Mustangs. Crosses midfield. Miners trying to just corral him up, and ball gets shot, knocked loose. Ball stays with the Mustangs. Shoots, and just a bit inside. Stays with the Mustangs. Comes back up to the top, tries to set a guy up at the top of the crease. Pass goes a little errant. Picked back up by the Mustangs. Get everybody reset. Goes for the long ball. Saved by the goalie. Goalie's going to bring it. Goalie clears it off to number 17, who brings it across midfield, passes it off, kind of just does a little lob pass, doesn't work, and it goes back to the Mustangs, who bring it back across midfield. Shoots, and looked like it got knocked out before he got the shot off, but got a little scrum going there, and Mustangs pick it back up. Sets him up at the crease, decides not to shoot it, goes out, tosses it out, back out to the top. Pass was a little low, goes out to midfield, gets picked up by the Miners, and tries to get it off, doesn't, gets knocked out. Cleared by the goalie of the Mustangs, but ball's loose and picked up by the Miners. Miners trying to set something up. He thought about cutting in and stayed back out. Tried to toss it inside to set him up. Setup number 23 did not work. Miners have it on the backside right now. Pass it. Oh, little high. Mustangs come away with it. Cross midfield. Bounce and pass. Mustangs retain it. They come over to the backside. Comes up to the top, shoots, and deflected by the goalie. Oh. See what the call is. Is that a push? Oops. Calls on number 8 of the Miners. So that's going to put the Mustangs a man up for a little bit. Mustangs come around the backside, cuts around the crease, tries to set up the shot and could not get it, passes it off. Refs are stopping it for excuse me, for discussion. And this is where I need mics on the refs. Maybe when I hit the big time. Oh, my bad. Lost the ball. There we go. Sets up for the shot at the top and deflected by the goalie. He's doing rather good so far. He had a good game against the Mountain View Mavericks the other day. They were down from Idaho. I believe they were state champs, and he held his own definitely against that team. Mustangs are tried to pass it out to somebody. Nobody's there. Miners come away with it, but then the Mustangs take it right back. Looks like teams are back to even again. Mustangs coming from top of the key, shoot and saved by the goalie. Sorry, I'm not doing any names tonight. I don't have rosters for both teams, and would rather have names for everybody instead of doing just one side. Comes up, shoots, and goes just a bit inside. Ball goes over to the Mustangs. 6:17 left in the opening half. Clear it out to midfield and way past midfield. Ball's loose and goes out. That's going to go to the Miners. Whoops, where'd he go? Passes it off to the goalie. Goalie clears it to midfield. Tries to work him over to the edge and push him out. Gets knocked down. Ball's going to stay with the Miners. Comes over to the side of the crease, passes it to the back, trying to get something set up again. Works it over to the top side. Quick pass up to the top, sets him up, shoots, and deflected by the goalie. Passed a little high. He was just able to save that before it went out. Shoots him up and scores. Let's see that again. Passed a little high. He was just able to save that before it went out. Shoots him up and scores. Let's see that again. That ball almost went out. He was able to jump up and save it. And while everybody was just kind of standing there and watching him, thinking, well, nothing was going to happen, he passed it right to the top of the crease. And it just popped it in for a score. So with 4:40 left in the opening half, 4-3, Miners over the Mustangs. Ball is still loose. Possession Mustangs. Doing some zigging and zagging there. Passes it off. Ball gets knocked loose. Ooh, a little bit of a hit there. We've got a man down on the field over here, close to. Looks like he's all right, just walking off under his own power. Here we go, getting ready to start again. Goalie's got the ball, brings it out. Clears it out by the goal, tried to pass it off. Get a quick shot, that did not work. The ball's going to go over to the Mustangs. Passed a little high. Ball still loose. Picked up by the Mustangs, cross midfield. Trying to work the edge and push him out, and he does. Well, he was able to save that before he went out of bounds, but couldn't. Mustang couldn't handle the ball, so it's going to go over to the Miners. Ball's loose. Ball goes over to the Mustangs, who bring it back from midfield. Two and a half minutes left in the half. Shoots, and that just goes bit inside. Minor ball. Goalie looking to clear it out, clears it out. Miners bring it across midfield. Shoots and scores. Beautiful score by number 7. Let's see that again. Midfield. Shoots and scores. Beautiful score by number 7. Let's see that again. Beautiful assist. And to number 7. Number 7 just whips it around for a quick shot. 2:17 left in the half. 5-3, Miners over the Mustangs. We'll be right back as the teams take a timeout. Welcome back, everybody. Todd Miller Productions and the High Sierra Lacrosse League. Bringing you tonight's game. Damonte Mustangs against the Bishop Manogue Miners. Currently 5-3, Miners over the Mustangs. Just over 2 minutes left in the half. And they call a timeout right as we're getting ready to do the face-off, so it's going to bring up another timeout. We'll just stay here and see how long this goes. Still got a light drizzle kind of coming now. I think we're pretty much going to be done with that for the weather rest of the night. They say there was going to be some showers, but I don't really see anything on the radar right now, so I think it'll be good. It's pretty much all to the east of us. Field teams come back out on the field. And we're going to get set up, try this face-off all again. Possession Miners. Ball's loose, picked up by the Mustangs. That looked a little high right there. Mustangs bringing around the backside, back to the top. Worked the way top of crease, shoots and scores through some heavy traffic. Let's see that again. Worked the way top of crease, shoots and scores through some heavy traffic. Let's see. Threw about 4 Miners to the upper left corner of the goal. Beautiful shot. It's going to make it 5-4 Miners now. Minute 42 left in the half. Possession Miners does a quick reversal, comes back around. trying to get across midfield and does. Works his way. Getting worked on the edge right now. Ball goes out, and it goes over to the Mustangs. Comes charging up. Passes outside. Not many people there. Nice save by the goalie. Goalie brings it across midfield. Clears it out. Bad little pass. And I hit a windowsill. There we go. Clears it back out to the top. Shoots and bounces just high. Ball goes out. Stays with the Miners. 32 seconds left in the half. Miners trying to get something up and passes a little high. Mustangs come away with it. Crosses midfield. Got a full head of steam going. Goes just inside left and low. Ball stays with the Mustangs. Passes the top side, shoots, and saved by the goalie, who clears it all the way down to the other side. And that's it for the first half. First half score, Manogue Miners 5, Damonte Mustangs 4. We'll be back in just a little while, folks. Go get some popcorn and whatever else you need, and we'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. Todd Miller Productions in the High Sierra Lacrosse League. Heading into the second half of this game, the Bishop Manogue Miners battling the Damonte Ranch Mustangs. Miners up 5-4 right now in this tight game. Here we get going to start the second half. Rain has stopped. Not quite as chilly now that the rain's cleared out. Ball goes to the edge. And Damonte's able to keep it in bounds. Gets pushed from the back. It's going to be a penalty against number, let's see. Number 9 of the Miners. It's going to put the Mustangs a man up. See if they can use this to their advantage and tie this game up. Thought about the long ball. Shoots and deflected by the goalie. The Miners goalie has quite a few saves and deflections tonight. Damonte's getting set back up, looking for somebody at the top of the crease. Shoots and scores right face to face. Let's see that again. Set back up, looking for somebody at the top of the crease. Shoots and scores right face to face. Let's see that. Mustang had an open lane and just came charging right up to the net and just flicked it right next to the goalie and got in. Ties it up 5:05 just in the opening minute of the third. Possession Miners. Slows it down, lets everybody get in place. Excuse me. Been battling that. Shoots and goes just across the front of the net. No, I've been battling that cold bug that's been going around, and I think, other than a cough and a little congestion, I have been beating it. Knock on wood. Passes it back to the top. Comes in from the top, tries to work his way in towards the crease, shoots and saved by the goalie. Goalie clears it out. Mustangs bring it across midfield. Coming down the full head of steam, tries to pass it off, goes a little low, gets pushed out, and I think that's going to be Miner ball. Nope, they're going to give it to the Mustangs. Shot shoots from the long and saved by the goalie again. Goalie clears it out. That was nice steal by the Mustangs. Shoots and scores. Let's see that again. That was nice steal by the Mustangs. Shoots and scores. Let's see that. Beautiful steal by the Mustang, and was able to turn around with the long stick and just whip it right in there. Puts the Mustangs up by 1, 6-5. 9:35 left in the third. Mustangs have two unanswered points so far in the opening in the second half. Tried to set up a little screen, and that was ball gets turned over. Goes high. Oh, tried to get the high pass and slam it in there. The goalie was able to deflect it. Ball stays with the Miners. Shoots and goes just inside. Miners keep it, work around on the crease. Come to the back. Let everybody get back in position. Works his way around the crease. Pass, oh, tried to pass it inside, shoots. Mustang ball gets knocked out. Picked up by the Miners. Little ankle breaking right there. Goes to the backside, lets everybody get reset. Got a guy hanging around the crease, hoping for the ball. Got a little too much coverage on him right now. Comes in from the top, tries to pass it off, and gets picked up by the Mustangs. There was just a lot of traffic there on that pass. Mustangs cross midfield. Mustangs working to the edge, gets pushed down. Flag down, excuse me. Penalty on the, oh wow, I apologize for that. Number 28 of the Miners with the penalty. That's going to put the Mustangs a man up. I think we got a little discussion going on over the scores table. Looks like we're going to be getting ready to start back up here in just a second. I don't know if there's a timeout or what, but we'll be back in just a second, folks. Alrighty, we're back. I think we had some parental issues in the stands, and refs had to give out a couple of warnings and stuff. And I think we're getting back to gameplay here. So with 7:42 left, let's get the teams playing some ball again. It's going to be Mustang ball. Comes to the backside, comes up back to the side, goes to the top. Nope, decides to keep it. Comes top, winds up and shoots. Bounces just to the inside. Stays with the Mustangs. Winds up and that one goes way outside. Mustangs trying to get something set up. There's still a man up in this penalty right now. Shoots again, and that looked like it went off the face mask of the minor. Mustangs trying to score here. Come close up to the crease and gets hit hard. Fans want a slash on that one. Shoots and scores. Number 10, let's see that again. Fans want a slash on that one. Shoots and scores. Number 10, let's see that again. Beautiful score, right bounced into the bottom. Damonte fans were looking for a slash on that one, but I'm sure they're happy with the score. That's going to make it 7-5 now. Mustangs over the Miners with 6:37 left in the third. Both teams are back to even. So here we go with the face-off. Damonte trying to take control of this game. The Miners need to come up with something to put them back into it here. But it is lacrosse, can change in a heartbeat. Comes in, shoots, and saved by the goalie. Mustang crosses midfield and tries to set him up, but the pass was just a little out of his reach. So that's going to go over to the Miners. Looks like Damonte is a man up again. Penalty on, I can't see the number from here. Comes up, shoots, and that goes just a bit inside. Goes to the top of the crease, shoots, and that bounced off of something. Trying to work it towards the edge, comes back out towards the crease, comes up to the top. And gets hit right as he's going for his windup. Ball's loose. Picked back up by the tongue-tied. Picked back up by the Mustangs, but then it's turned over to the Miners, who cross midfield. Errant little pass there. It's going to roll out, and it's going to go to the Damonte Mustangs. 4:55 left in the third. Little pass. Oh, and could not handle it. He had a wide open shot. Cleared out by the goalie from one side to the other. Ball's going to end up on the edge. Miners trying to come away with it. Miners do come away with it. We're back to even now. Comes up to the top of the crease, shoots, and that goes just inside. Stays with the Miners. Works his way in, shoots, and it gets deflected high. Miner ball. Just about 3.5 minutes left in the third. 7-5, Mustangs. Ball gets knocked out. A little scrum going there. Miners pick it up. Goes to the backside. Miners trying to get repositioned here. They're down 2 goals, trying to make it 1. Passes back to the top, winds up, and that gets deflected way high. I think that one's in the parking lot. Don't want a car getting hit by one of those balls. It'd definitely be a dent or a broken window. Comes in, shoots, and don't know if that was so much a shot attempt or a pass. I think they're going to call it a pass. It's going to go over to the Mustangs. Mustangs clear it past midfield. The ball is loose. Mustangs take it. Slowing everybody down so they can get in position here. Mustangs trying to get somebody over by the crease, decides to back out. Mustangs content with just slowing it down a bit since they got a 2-point lead. Works his way into the crease, winds up, passes it off, and could not handle it. Goes to the top, shoots, and stopped by the goalie. Clears it to midfield. Oh, nice pass and could not handle it. Ball's rolling towards the edge. Keeps it in, brings it back more towards the center. Shoots. Tried to get him set, got pushed down, couldn't handle it. Ball gets picked up in midfield by the Mustangs. Comes in for the shot and just decides to hold on to it. Passes it back to the top. I'm sorry, I missed that hit. Flags down. It's going to be against the Miners. And at the end of 3, 7-5, Mustangs over the Miners. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome back, everybody. Todd Miller of Todd Miller Productions and High Sierra Lacrosse bringing you tonight's game. The Bishop Manogue Miners taking on the Damonte Ranch Mustangs. And right now, the Mustangs are up 7-5 as we start this fourth in penalty mode, so there'll be no face-off. Mustangs are man up. Tomorrow night we'll be back right here at Bishop Manogue High School, bringing you the Miners versus the McQueen Lancers for their first televised game of the season. Streamed, let's say streamed. And then Friday we'll bring you Damonte again as they take on the Reed Raiders live from Damonte High School. Get set up. Shoots and goes just a bit high. Mustang ball. Goes back to the top, winds up for a shot, and saved by the goalie. Goalie brings it out. Ball gets knocked out right about midfield. Mustangs come away with it. Still a man up, so see if they can capitalize on this penalty. Shoots. Oh, and that had to hurt. You heard that thud all the way up here, and we're going to have a little stoppage on that one. Flag down for, I think they said taunting. after that Miner just got pegged with the ball. You could hear that. I'm sure you could probably hear that thud over the microphone. Ball goes to the Miners. Now, I don't know if... I don't think they get a man in the box for that. They don't, but the ball gets turned over. Miners bring it cross field. Works on the edge. The ball goes out. Ball's going to go to the Mustangs. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. So with that, I'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Come from our timeout. Got myself a sip of water, but obviously didn't help the cough. So looks like it's going to be Miner ball. Just about 10:30 left in this matchup. Ball gets knocked loose. Mustangs pick it up, and little incidental contact there. Miners get it, shoots, and deflected by the goalie. Ball's going to roll out. Picked up by the Myers. He almost got trapped on the edge there. Brings it back in, passes it to the top. Oh, we got a little takedown there. Ball stays with the Miners. Miners bring it in. Come over to the backside. Trying to get people lined up. Goes back out to the top corner. Works his way in towards the crease. Excuse me. Comes into the top of the crease, and the ball gets knocked out by the Mustangs. Still loose. Picked up by the Mustangs, who bring it across midfield. Mustangs just trying to take their time, and because they got a 2-point lead, they can afford to take shoots from about 20 yards out. The ball goes just inside. Goes over to the Miners. Goalie clears it. Excuse me. Pass it upfield really quick. Ball gets knocked loose. It's going over to the edge, and Miners are able to pull it out, bring the ball back, come to the top, shoots, and that ball bounces just a little bit high. It's going to stay with the Miners. Shoots and bounce and deflected by the Mustang goalie. Ball stays with the Miners. Just about 8 minutes left in this game. Both teams are back to even. Probably for a while now. Sets him up. Shoots and gets deflected off the stick of Mustang. Miners come away with it again. Comes in some traffic. Shoots. It goes just inside. Stays with the Miners. Miners are definitely getting their chances. Just haven't been able to convert on them here in the past couple of minutes. Works his way in towards the crease. Ball gets knocked loose, recovered by the Miner. Comes in towards the crease, shoots, and oh, wow! Let's see that one again. Comes in towards the crease, shoots, and oh, wow! Let's see that one again. Looked like a shot, did a little bounce pass off to the right side, and the Miners able just to pop it in for a quick shot. Brings it in 7-6 now, so it brings the Miners within one. Damonte Mustangs in the lead with 1 point. 7:09 left in this game. Ball goes over to the Ball goes over to the Miners, excuse me. Nice fake. Passed it to the backside, couldn't handle it. The ball's going to go over to the Mustangs. Man with a long stick, brings it up to midfield, passes it off. Damonte trying to get set up for a shot. Thought about it from the corner. Passes it to the back. Here it comes up, passes it off. Ball's loose, picked up by the Miners. Coming across midfield. Oh, gets tipped in midair. Stick gets knocked out. Miners get it. Ball's out again. Miners pull back and get reset a little bit. Trying to tie this game up with just under 6 minutes left. Ball goes out. Here we go. Get the action started again. Comes to the top, tosses it off a little bit. Let everybody get back in position. Gonna come in, working his way towards the crease. Shoots and scores! Oh, mama. Number 23. Let's see that again. Gonna come in, working his way towards the crease. Shoots and scores! Oh, mama. Number 23. Let's see. A little zig, a little zag, and bam! Just right there about waist high. Ties the game up 7-7. 5:18 left. We got ourselves a matchup tonight. Miners come away with it and just lose it just like that. Ball is loose again. Scrum on the field. Yeah. Damonte had a tough game against the Cougars a couple nights ago. Ball tight, and we're having, like I said, another tough game tonight. Manogue looking for their first win of the season, I believe. Shoots, and that goes just inside. Stays with the Mustangs. Just a little over 4 minutes left. Winds up and saved by the goalie. Miners work it to midfield. Cross midfield. Sets him up, shoots, and bounces just high. It's going to stay with the Miners. Miners getting everybody back in position. Give it another shot, try and take the lead. Shoots, and saved by the goalie of the Mustangs. Mustangs cross field with it. Winds up. Ball goes just inside. Minor ball. Getting close to the 3-minute mark here in this game. Goalie clears it out. Up to midfield. Oh, couldn't handle it. The Mustangs come away with it. And just an errant pass. Miners cross midfield with it. Getting some heavy traffic. And we're going to have a timeout here. So with that, I'll take a timeout myself. We'll be right back, folks, with 3 minutes left. Miners and the Mustangs tied at 7-7. All right, welcome back. So yeah, right now Damonte sits at 2-2 for the season, and Manogue is 0-4. So this is a sorry about that. Ball goes just inside, it looked like. Works his way in towards the crease, shoots, and that goes just high at the top corner of the net. Miners still have possession. Just about 2 minutes left. Miners trying to set themselves up, burn a little clock here just to get the winning shot. Comes in around the toss to the top of the crease, winds up, shoots, and that goes just high. Stays with the Miners. Starting to get a little chilly out here now. Miners at the top, working their way in. Does a little move, shoots, and scores! Wow, nice bench shot. Let's see that again. Miners at the top, working their way in. Does a little move, shoots, and scores! Wow. Beautiful shot by number 23. The Miners did a spin move. The Mustang just passed right in front of him, and he just whipped around and shot right behind him and snuck that into the goal. So with 1:44 left, the Miners take the lead again, 8-7. Oh. Ball still loose. Ball goes out, goes over to the Mustangs. Minute 30 left in this game. Mustangs trying to tie it up. Oh. Time out. So with that, I will be right back. All right, welcome back. Todd Meller of Todd Meller Productions and High Sierra Lacrosse game. High Sierra Lacrosse League bringing you this game tonight. Minute 30 left. Bishop Manogue Miners 8, Damonte Ranch Mustangs 7. Been a great game so far tonight. Mustangs trying to tie it up here in the last minute. Shoots, and that goes just a bit inside. Stays with the Mustangs. Mustangs working it at the top of the crease, shoots, and the ball goes just to the outside. It's going to stay with the Mustangs. A minute left. And there's going to be I believe that was a push call, so that's going to go back to the Mustangs. Mustangs at the top trying to work their way back towards the crease. Trying to set something up here. Comes in through the center. Heavy traffic. Ball gets knocked loose. Miners walk away with it. I don't know what the call was, but looks like it's going back over to the Mustangs. Ooh, and we had a penalty, so that's what it was. So the Mustangs are going to be a man up for the last 28 seconds of this game. See if they can capitalize on it and tie this up. Just working it around, trying to just get something set up. Comes in through the center, shoots. And ball is loose. And stopped by the goalie, and he's outside the crease, so they're just fighting over it. And that's it. With that little scrum, that's your game. Final score, 8-7. The Bishop Manogue Miners walk away with their first win of the season. And that's going to drop the Damonte Mustangs down to 2-3 for the season, and the Miners are going to be 1-4. Tomorrow night we'll be right back here where McQueen Lancers are going to be taking on the Miners. I hope you all join us. So this is Todd Miller for Todd Miller Productions and High Sierra Lacrosse League saying have a good night everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.